Hi, this is Chuck Oliver. Welcome to this week's Hidden Wealth Review. Well, a online publication called NerdWallet had a great article out this week, which was titled "The Top Mistakes Retirees Make," and the top two were failing to create a plan and not having a tax plan. And I've had a number of you baby boomers that I've had the opportunity to talk to, especially over these, really since last year, but predominantly over these last couple of weeks, where we have opened the floodgates with the uncertainty from these Democratic debates, or let's just say, as I've said before, there's no debate, there will be a higher future tax rate depending on what Democratic candidate eventually gets in. And I got to tell you, folks, the time to untax yourself couldn't be more important than right now. In fact, New York Times, of all publications, this last week had an article out that says, "As Warren gains in race, Wall Street sounds the alarm." Now, see, it's one thing, as I've talked to some of you, in fact, I think of, in particular, Mike and Martha out west. I had the opportunity to review a tax saving solution plan for them. And here was the challenge. Their projected required minimum distributions are projected to be about $80,000 a year. Now, what's happened is that's pushing them from a 24 into a 32% marginal tax rate, and that's creating almost another $10,000 a year of unnecessary tax just on the difference of what these required minimum distributions are creating in what I call in my books the tax torpedoes, right? Because that's, of course, then taxing 85% of their Social Security. It's forcing them to pay a higher Medicare Part B and D premium, and of course now just giving the federal government an extra almost $10,000. Good news is it doesn't need and doesn't have to be that way. You see, the solutions were simple. Use strategic tax offsets to convert IRA money to non-IRA money or to Roth conversion, but use a special section of the tax code for those who qualify to not even have to pay the tax out of their pocket, because they can use a 100% deduction to offset the IRA distribution of the conversion. Folks, it works wonderfully, and we've helped people stay under the what we call the marginal mayhem of managing marginal tax bracket management, and you can do the same. Now, this goes on to say presidential candidate and frontrunner Elizabeth Warren's unwarranted wealth tax whopper is what I refer to it as. She released an ambitious proposal for Medicare for all, folks. Some people are rumoring this could be $52 trillion over 10 years. Now, you tell me where that money's going to come from. If you guess those that have saved in IRAs and 401ks that are do business with Wall Street, you'd guess right. And this is scaring the dickens out of Wall Street. In fact, it's Steve Ratner, a prominent Democratic donor who manages Michael Bloomberg's former mayor of New York's wealth, said everyone is nervous. Goldman Sachs researchers suggest that tax hikes proposed by Warren and others could lower corporate earnings by 11%, and prominent money managers predicted double-digit declines in the stock market if Warren becomes the next president. Folks, whoever becomes the next president, or if Trump's elected back in office, that you can still do things for 19, and you can totally take advantage of strategic tax savings for 2020, but you've got to hurry. So we've created a simple, for those of you that have a large capital gain, maybe you want to just legally reduce your taxable income. I've heard from many of you that we've been able to accomplish all of those things. There's still time to save tax in 2019. And if you're wanting to just get tax strategized for 2020, that's fine too. So whether you're getting to retirement or looking for a safer passage of less tax through retirement, simply go to taxessaved.com. That's taxessaved.com. I've got a couple great articles for you to read and that you can upload for registering and information and wanting to have a tax savings analysis, a saving tax optimization analysis, as many of your friends across this country have done. But you've got to hurry. Taxessaved.com, and you still can save tax for 2019, and you definitely want to take advantage of this window to save tax before our politics change with the uncertainty of the outcome of next year's election. Taxessaved.com, taxessaved.com.